Why would anyone ever think something on TikTok called the Klarna money glitch is a good idea? Because this is about to destroy the lives of everyone involved, because these absolute morons can't help but film themselves allegedly committing fraud.
Going in the mall.
The mall, we just spent this at Best Buy. I'm about to show y'all everything we got. We just hit my jack, hit my line. This go all the way down. Can you take one phone though? This go all the way down.
Yeah, I'm sure that was all for personal use. At least Apple limited people to 2 devices because, you know, they actually want to leave some devices left for authentic Christmas gifts. But I mean, this guy is allegedly doing one of 2 things. Either stealing someone's information using Klarna to buy like $7 grand worth of stuff in their name, or he's buying $9 grand of stuff in his name on Klarna because there's a dumb rumor going around that it won't affect your credit if you don't pay it back. And this rumor seems to have been created by scammers trying to convince their victims to give them access to their Klarna's accounts, and they will help them get higher withdrawal limits, which is just complete nonsense in both ways. Because number one, they can't help you get higher withdrawal limits on Klarna because that's based on your credit. And number 2, it'll definitely affect your credit. They just want access to people's Klarnas so they can do what we just saw happen. So I'm just gonna guess here and say he's allegedly buying this with other people's information and going and selling it on eBay or wherever to get rid of it. But either way, it seems like he's offloading this because he is heavily flexing his earnings. And since it's all I'm gonna guess it's gonna be probably Facebook Marketplace, and he's meeting up with people and they're paying cash for the devices. I don't think you can do that with eBay. I mean, all of this is just incredibly brazen. Like, I can't believe how stupid you have to be to document your own crimes in this fashion. Because if he actually did buy $9 grand worth of stuff with someone else's identity, he's looking at both identity theft and false pretense charges, which each carry 5 years in prison, and they stack. But that's apparently if the victim is from within state. If the victim is from out of state, it becomes federal wire fraud. According to Klarna themselves, federal wire fraud, it carries penalties of up to 20 years in prison. So there is no world where any of this is ever even worth the risk. Why would you ever risk 20 years of your life for 9 grand? Come on. Then on top of that, post yourself on the internet without hiding your face, just for some attention. But obviously he's not the only guy. Unfortunately, this has become a massive trend. So here's another guy trying to recruit people to do this as well.
So this is about the Klarna wave y'all been asking me about. This is the most easiest wave to get into. Y'all want to know the steps to do it. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this because a lot of people trying to charge y'all the step-by-step of what to do.
This dude is sitting here on Christmas Eve acting like Robin Hood because allegedly he's teaching people how to scam for free. Okay, dude, but I guess this is how this scam works.
Now, if you need to know where to get fools from, then that's where you gotta tap in with me at. I'm talking about high-quality fools too. I'm gonna get into that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's actually sitting here trying to solicit business from teaching people how to scam for free. Awesome.
With the Klarna, all they're doing is they're using the fools to run the credit through the Klarna app. For the ones that don't know what the fools is just basically social, date of birth, and a common name. The reason why I say a common name is because you want somebody who has a common name that match that same social. So that's the way when you go in the store and you just show the ID, you good, you know what I'm saying? That's it, that's all it is. When you run the social through the apps, you get approved for credit. You get like a credit line. So you can get 4,000 available spending power. Some people getting 5K, 10K. It's so easy. It's just about having a good site that sells a good fools. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so one of the leading ways to do this is to essentially buy data leak dumps. Apparently, the new word for that is fulls, F-U-L-L-Z. But essentially, when big data leaks happen, you have web scrapers that scrape off all that information and then sell them as dumps on the dark web, which is awesome. I sure hate a whole lot of aspects of modern society because this is like a modern problem. It wasn't like you were in the docks in Spain in the 1600s and you find out that someone bought a ship in your name. That didn't happen. I don't think, at least. It's like, oh yeah, no, sorry. Christopher over here, he bought a ship in your name and he's currently sailing to India. You're on the hook for that bill though. Have fun with that. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. So now we have to deal with all these modern problems. But either way, this video, or actually both of these videos, deserve to be in the Hall of Fame of the unemployed. Because imagine existing to then just have some moron run up tens of thousands of dollars in debt in your name. Everyone doing this, they need a little timeout from society because what's going on? And also, how are so so many of these alleged scammers so shameless that they proudly show their faces for attention online. So now you have a bunch of scumbags teaching other future scumbags how to steal from people and destroy people's credit. And clearly it's happening because over 1,000 people saved this video for later. And now even the employees of Best Buy are complaining about it. You know things are bad when the employees have noticed it so much that they actually have to say something online.
I think everybody about to have, about to have such a good holiday thanks to Klarna. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, let me tell you a little something. We don't got no Apple products. we sold them all, and everyone paid with the same methods. Oh, I'm just saying, why ain't y'all buy me nothing? That's crazy. Y'all ain't give me nothing.
And for all we knew, that was the guy who was checking out the guy we saw in the first video. But it seems like they're selling all these Apple products, bought in other people's names, and flexing it on TikTok to then entice more people to do this exact thing. Yeah, the comments are just asking how to do this. This is awful. This is diabolical. Why is this happening now? Also, by the way, if you need to pay someone for something as vague as I'll teach you how to make money, you are the method. You're their come up, because either they want access to your Klarna or they want you to pay them to teach you how to do it. Please stay as far away from these schemes as possible. Like, do we learn nothing from the Chase glitch or the Cash App glitch, leaving people with thousands of dollars in debt and fraud charges? But I guess not. Again, all of the comments are begging them to teach them how to do this. Like, there is no identifier that this is a parody, and they're showing their faces. So I mean, if this is real, they are destroying their lives for internet attention. But I mean, hey, on the bright side, at least the trash is taking itself out, because nobody wants scammers out there stealing people's hard-earned cash, because most people actually have to work long hours providing actual real value to society and still barely make ends meet. Yet here are so many people on TikTok enticing people how to scam with the Klarna method, the Klarna glitch. Please stop. And we also have this one. Like, there's so many of them. And then you have the others who are recruiting people to do this. I just hate how many of these videos there are.
I told y'all boys get on that Klarna when I was telling y'all boys, not everybody on it, and it's finna be burnt, and yo gonna be late when I tried to put you on the pay. Don't even trip, but guess what? I'm about to go up on it now because y'all was playing. Y'all didn't believe in the whoop. Y'all didn't believe in the whoop, man.
Okay, please guys, never let anyone entice you with $400 to get a criminal record from stealing from others. That is unfortunately barely a week of rent in most cities in America right now. Please do not go out there and get federal wire fraud charges for $400. And now you have victims saying they randomly had $4 grand in loans pulled out in their name without their approval. Like, this is just so sad, and especially for all of this to be happening in the holiday season, which is, you know, a big enough financial constraint in itself. It's just pathetic, and hopefully everyone doing this gets caught. But honestly, the goal for everyone should be to not make this meme the reality for your family, because that's just diabolical. Why would you ever do that to your future generations? But Klarna did actually respond to the situation. What you need to know about the Klarna method posts on social media. You may have seen social media posts promoting something called the Klarna method that claims to let people earn cash or free products, regardless of what you see online. Using someone else's credentials or letting someone use yours to obtain goods is fraud, plain and simple. What's actually happening? We've observed social media posts attempting to recruit people to share their Klarna credentials or use stolen credentials to make purchases. This is financial fraud, regardless of how it's framed online. If you share your account details, use someone else's account or personal details, state false or stolen personal data, or let someone use yours to obtain goods for money, you will be held fully liable for those purchases, you will lose all fraud protection, and you may face criminal prosecution. Federal wire fraud carries penalties of up to 20 years in prison. As a financial institution, Klarna monitors every transaction and interaction. We have the data to identify and pursue any potential case. Your account is safe. If you keep your login credentials private, you're protected. Our consumer protection policies apply as normal. So yeah, please just stay safe out there, guys. Don't do any financial glitches because they will only leave you in a worse position. But all these videos were done at the end of 2025, so it'd actually be great if we left all this behavior there. But unfortunately, I have a feeling things are just gonna get weirder in 2026. So feel free to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, because we have a whole lot of content coming for 2026. That's for sure.